Welcome to File by Francesca. This is where you follow me in my nail journey, where I do my nails at home. I am not a professional. I am just a nail enthusiast who loves everything about nails. So, today we will be doing a set of press on nails, and I'm going to show you guys how to make press on nails, one, last, and two, make them look like they were done in the salon. You won't be able to tell that they were press on nails. So here I am just clipping my nails a little short, and I am next going to use this cuticle remover that I got from Dollar Tree, of all places. You can really find some really quality products from Dollar Tree, and this one works very well. I decided when I started putting the cuticle remover on. I did do both hands, like I put the cuticle remover on both hands, but I decided that I was gonna do one with the cuticle remover, and then two, the other hand, which is my right hand, I was gonna do that hand with uh the nail file or the drill, just to show you two different ways. So you're gonna see the cuticle remover on both hands, but I wiped it off on my right hand, and I only did the process on my left hand. But you'll see that um, more in the video. I let the remover sit on for a few seconds, and then I get a cuticle pusher, and I push my cuticles back. Uh, one side is a cuticle pusher, and then on the other side, it's like a scraper, which you'll see me use to get most of the dead skin or cuticle off of the nail plate. Um, so again, I will push the cuticles back, and then I'll use this nail scraper to help get the excess skin or cuticle off of the nail plate. Once you finish with that process, all I did was I went and I rinsed the product off and then dried my hands clean. Um, so here I have my Melody Susie dust collector. And then I will also be using my Melody Susie drill combination UV light. I love Melody Susie's products, so I think they're really good quality. Uh, and you get, what you pay for. They're like in the median to me. They're not too cheap. They're not too expensive. It's like in the middle for me. So the nail drill, what I like about this nail drill, it has that unlock and lock feature for your drill bits. That's how I know for sure that they are secure and in place. So like I said before, I did the cuticle remover on the left hand, and now I'm going to be using this small cone shape drill bit to get the excess dry skin or cuticle from the nail bed. Um, I struggle a lot with my left hand, as you guys can see. I'm going to go extremely slow because I don't want to, one, cut myself, or two, over drill. The drill is on very low speed. I think it's like under 5,000. And I take my time. You don't want to rush this process because you want to get a really good, clean application. And in order for that to happen, the excess dry skin and cuticle has to be removed. Um, so that the product can adhere to your nail. So, like I said, I'm going to go really slow to make sure that I'm not over filing. Some people may be a little bit faster, but I'm still learning. So I take my time. All right, so here I just have one of those like kabuki or fluffy brushes to wipe off the excess dust. I will pull out the cuticle nipper to get like, some like hangnails or cuticles that I couldn't really get with the drill. Um, I try not to use this as often because I have cut myself in the past. Um, but you use it when necessary. So I have my Young Nails 150 grit nail file, and I'll just further shape the nails, which really isn't necessary, but I did it. And run it across the nail bed to make sure that the nail plate is a little rough so that the product can adhere. I think I did that off camera, but I did use the nail file to rough up the nails. Um, Next, I'm going to use the Young Nail Swipe to dehydrate the nail and also clean up the excess dust off of the nail bed. But it is to help dehydrate, remove all the excess oils from your nail so that you can get a good application. And that's what I love about this Young Nail Swipe. It is so versatile to where I use it a lot. I do. In between the swipe and some rubbing alcohol wipes that I have, I use it a lot. Okay, so here I have these press on nails that I purchased from Temu. It has like a lemon design on them. I think I got these really cheap. I think they were less than $2 or maybe less than $1. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was super cheap. So it comes with this small nail file and then some stickers to if you wanted to use those to adhere uh, the press on nails to your nail. But I won't be using either of them. But it is there if you choose to use them. I'm going to be picking out my nail sizes and things that you have to pay attention to when you're choosing your nail sizes is to make sure that they go from one nail wall to the next nail wall. When I was doing this, I was doing this upside down. The clear part, like this part, that was supposed to be the top of the nail, and I was using it as the bottom of the nail, but I figured it out later that it was upside down. But what I'm showing here is to make sure that it is nail wall to nail wall. And if it isn't, you can bring the nail up to where it's not touching the cuticle. You can bring it up to where it is touching nail wall to nail wall if it does not fit all the way. You can choose a bigger nail size and file them down, or you can use that method of bringing the nail higher until it does reach nail wall to nail wall. At first, I thought that the nails did not have numbers on them, but I saw later on, which you'll see later on in the video, that they do have numbers. Right, so next I am using my Young Nails Protein Bond. It is a non-acid adhesion um, polish, or it's a protein bond. And if you don't have a protein bond, I recommend the Young Nails Protein Bond. It has never failed me. If you're someone who struggles with nails popping off, get this protein bond. It is very good. You can, if you need to, if the one application is not enough, you can do two applications of these protein bonds, of this protein bond to help with adhesion. So next I am going in with a base coat. Um, so this is the UR or Your Sugar base coat, and I'm going to apply that to all of the nails, and then I will give it a 30-second cure. And again, I do a thin coat of the base coat. One thing to note about this Your Sugar base coat, it does have a thick thick consistency to it. So this, if you're looking for a base coat to use as a base gel or a nail gel for press on nails, this Your Sugar base coat would be a great product to use for that. I didn't use it for that, but the thick consistency, oh, I'm getting tongue tied. It can be used for that. So now I have my mesh cheering adhesive gel or glue. It's the solid kind, and I vouch for this 1000%. It is, your nails will last, they're not going anywhere. But I did notice I made a mistake. I forgot to rough up the inside of the press on nails, and that is a huge step that you should not skip. But due to me already having my base coat on, I didn't want to take out the drill and file or rough up the inside of the nails because the dust would then get on my base coat, and that just is going to mess up the process. So to fix that problem, I picked up the Young Nails Protein Bond, and it's essentially the same thing. You're adding that adhesive to the inside of the nail to help with a better adhesion. Roughing up the nails is the same thing as, adding this protein bond. So I did put those on every single press on nail, and now then I'm going to go in with this adhesive glue or solid gel on the press on nail. I did struggle with the or like eyeing how much I should put on. I guess around like the fourth nail, I kind of was able to figure out how much glue I should put on, but I was putting way too much on the first three nails, and I saw that later. So yes, I just put some of the uh the glue on, and then I took the nail and pressed it in at a 45-degree. It's like at a slant. I started at the middle of the nail and pushed it towards the cuticle area. See, with this nail, I had way too much. I had way too much glue on there. So this is me trying to spread it around because I had too much. Because if I didn't spread it around, it was going to flood the cuticle, and I didn't want that. So I did not take this out of the video. I want you guys to see the mistakes. I want you. This is real. I'm really trying to. I'm learning as I'm going. So I did eventually get that on there, and I put a larger bead on this one because it is my middle finger, and it is a larger nail that needs to be covered. So if you can see, like I started at the middle of the nail, then I pushed it at a 45-degree angle into the cuticle and then pressed down. My lamp is already on, and I will hold the nail in place and flash cure it, making sure that, well, I try to make sure that there aren't any air bubbles, but as you can see, I had a little one in that nail, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best. So again, I'm just going to let you guys watch me work. So here I just have a wipe that is saturated with the Young Nail Swipe. I am rubbing this all over the nails that has the, well, all the nails have been glue on it. This is just to remove the stickiness from the nails. And then I am also taking the cuticle cutter and I am clipping off all of the glue that spilled out on the sides of the nails. If you can see, it has like this stretchy texture to it. I did give them a full 60-second cure after I did the clipping because I didn't want the glue to be hard on the outside. I wanted it to still have that sticky texture so it's a little bit easier for me to clip it off of the nail. So here I have my Young Nails Young Nails Synergy Gel Build. This is a hard gel where you have to scoop it up with a brush and then paint it on your nails. Um, I use this to help give the nail structure, that thickness, and two, the thickness will also um, give it strength. That's the word I'm looking for. It'll give it strength. Off camera, I did use the Young Nails Synergy Gel Base and also the Young Nails Protein Bond. And this is the key to making sure that you have thick, nice salon looking nails with the press on nails. So you would have to use the Young Nails Protein Bond over the press on nails before you even do the application of the base and the build. So you would use the Young Nails Protein Bond over the press on nails to give that rough or that sticky texture. It gives it that texture so the base gel has something to adhere to. Because the press on nails are shiny, it doesn't have anything to adhere to. So you use the Young Nails Protein Bond over the press on nails. And you use the protein bond because you can't rough up the nails with a nail file because you'll scrape off the design. So the protein bond is the next best thing to have that texture. So you would use the Synergy gel. It looks just like this build gel, but it has um, a looser viscosity or texture. This build gel is thicker, and the base gel is a little, it's thinner than the build gel. And I did do that off camera. I thought I had the camera on, but I didn't. So I'm explaining it and trying to explain it in detail. So the Young Nail Protein Bond, then the Synergy Gel Base. I cured the base for like 30 seconds. And then I noticed I had the camera off, and you're seeing me now do the application of the build gel. You're going to want to make sure you have the nails upside down to help with the self leveling process. Having them upside down will stop the cuticles from being one flooded, and then two, it will help build like an apex just by using gravity. So when I'm doing my thumbnail, I will have all four nails upside down, and then I'll flip the thumb after I have applied the product to the thumb to help the thumb have that self leveling process. And then I'm going to cure it for a full 60 seconds. And then I'll start on the next hand. Same process with the Bell Gel. So I then pulled out my Carte rhinestone glue. I pulled out a few things. I pulled out some gold beads. I pulled out some color beads. I pulled out some AB rhinestones, some fruit slices, and I pulled out the lemons from them, which I eventually, I did not end up using them, but I had them out because I didn't, whenever I do my rhinestone application, I have no idea what I'm going to do or design I'm going to do. I just pull it out and it eventually comes to me. So I have some yellow, I don't even know how to describe them, but like oblong or like an eye shape. I pulled out, it's like some gold yellow and then it's yellow, but like a 80 yellow, if I'm describing that right. But I just put the glue on and I figure out a design. I'll just let you watch me work. So then I pull out my Young Nails Ultimate Finish Gel. This is a no wipe top coat, which I love. It gives you that gloss without that sticky layer. I put this top coat on every single nail. I'm not going to show it, but I just show you I put it on one nail, but I do put this top coat on every single nail on my left hand. And then I move on to the right hand. Yeah, I will give this a full 60-second cure. And then after I'm done with the nails, I like to do an extra 60-second cure just because I don't know if it does anything. But once I'm done with all my nails, I just put them in there for another 60 seconds. So now I'm working on my right hand and I'll let you guys watch. I then pull out my cuticle oil and I put the oil in every single nail. This is a cuticle oil that I picked up from Dollar Tree and it is nourishing. It gives it that shine and I just love it. And the price, you can't beat it. I then pull out my rings that I just bought from Temu that I am so in love with. And the boxes are great. They're not that good of a quality as if you saw from my previous Temu haul, but it does the job. I can pull out my rings and just, you know, play with them, see which ones I want to wear for, when I take my finishing nail shots. And I just love them. I love these rings. I really do. And that's it, guys. The nails are done. I'm just picking out these rings. I go outside and I take these beautiful pictures showing you guys these nails in the sunlight. They just look so good. I surprised myself with these nails. It looks like I came from the salon. It looks so good, as you guys can see. Thanks for watching. This is Filed by Francesca. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, join the family, and make any comments. Ask me questions, guys. I reply to every single comment. I love interacting with you guys. Again, thanks for watching.